Hello everyone, welcome to another motovlog on my channel. My name is Marshall3498. Today's motovlog, what I'd like to talk about is motorcycle related topic, as it normally is on my channel, and that topic is basically about helmet communicators and what I've found what works the best for me. And I'm going to compare the two that I've had. Literally one of them I just got not long ago, the other one I've had for 4 years now, and I'm going to compare two brands. And this is not a brand war, but I'm just going to tell you my thoughts on both. Okay, so with my old motovlog setup with my GoPro Hero 4 Silver with the GoPro backpack, I had a Sena 10S. Always did me well, the 10S, but now that I have my touring bike, I wanted to go to a setup that was better suitable for touring. And there's two or three things that really are a game changer for me compared to the Sena stuff. Even the newest ones, they're not waterproof at all. They're compared water resistant, and if you wear them enough in the rain and hard enough rain and they quit working, you're out of comm system, you're done. They may fix it, they may rebuild it, send you another one, but basically if you ride in the rain and ruin it, it is a very good possibility that you basically then just have to take off your helmet and throw it in the trash can. And while that may seem okay for some people who don't get rain or some fair weather riders, for me now that, like I said, I have a touring bike, I wanted something more touring capable. And the Cardo brand is what I bought. I bought a Cardo packtalk Black. The black being the one with the bigger speakers. I know the standard one comes with 40 millimeter JBL speakers. The newer one's the packtalk Bold, but I bought the black with the bigger speakers, and you get 1 year more warranty, you get 3 years of warranty. But the biggest couple things about what Cardo is for one, Cardo is 100%, I forget the IPX it is, but they're 100% waterproof. They show videos, you know, like I've seen a couple of videos on their website of people like wearing a dirt bike style helmet, you know, motocross type helmet, riding like a stand-up jet ski and dunking themselves in water with a jet ski and come back out of the water, and while the whole time they're still talking. So that speaks for itself. They did that several times, and that's, you know, I've seen people put them in, you know, glasses of water with the speakers plugged in and all that stuff, and they still play. Now granted, that's not with the speakers. They show the unit in the water with the speakers playing outside the water, because, you know, let's be honest, your inside of your helmet is probably not going to get that wet, but the unit itself, the outside of it, is completely 100% waterproof. So that right there is a big plus in my book. And I will say this, now that you know, this is like my 5th ride with the Cardo, it is by far not really necessarily the fact, yes, the speakers are much louder than the 10S because of they're bigger and they're JBL branded instead of just whatever the Sena 10S was using. Sena's not bad stuff if you're more of a feather weather rider, but if you really want the best out there and the best experience with them, the one thing that is huge with the Cardo is the Cardo natural voice is what they call it. I forget all of them on top of my head, but there's like 20 to 25 commands it will do, and it's literally like you just say, "Hey Cardo," and you say whatever, and it just does it. Like you say, "Hey," like one that I love so most, where I'm one of these people who skips through tracks on phones and just really never finds a perfect track. I constantly say, "Hey Cardo, next track," and it just keeps going. I don't have to take my hands off the bars, so I'm totally safe and connected with a bike or any of that stuff, and it just works flawlessly. Never really gives any problem. It goes volume up, volume down. You can change the FM radio. You can do all kind of stuff. Battery status, and it will tell you the percentage, not low, medium, or high. This was one thing that always annoyed me about my Sena. I would check it with my helmet, and it would say like medium, and then it would go from medium, and then like an hour later it'd be like battery or it would say battery low, and like 5 minutes later it would cut off. No warning that it got to battery low at all, and it was dead. Of course, you could just plug it up and use it while charging. There's that option, and I've done that before on mine on longer days in the saddle, my 10S, where I maybe didn't charge it before I left that morning, whatever. But you know, all in all, I'm super happy with the Cardo stuff. Everything works well. The app's awesome. I'd go over the app, but I'm, you know, basically riding on an interstate, so I can't really go over that with you right now. but it just works. It works really good, and I'm super impressed with it. And once I get a little more time on it, I'll give you some more ins and outs. But if you're on the fence, if you don't have it, you know, if you want the best there is and want natural voice and all that stuff, then I think the Cardo is definitely the way to go. As far as, you know, just ease of use. Like I said, the voice part, only time I ever even touch the buttons on mine is to turn it on and turn it off. Other than that, open the app, open your music player. The app's got tons of information. You can change settings of different volumes, stuff. You can even have background music playing in the background if you chose to do so while talking to someone on the intercom. That's pretty cool, I think. It's just, you know, there's lots of little things that it does that really make it a better product in the end. I'm, for one, definitely a fan. Always heard people talk about Cardo this and Cardo that. And the reason I never jumped to that brand is because of my audio setup for motovlogging. But now that I have a wired mic with a purple Panda with my GoPro Hero 8 Black with the mini mod, I don't have to do that. So, all is well. Works fantastic. I'm super impressed. If you know anybody out there on the fence and what the best there is, even if you don't buy the black like I bought, just for the better speakers, where I'm an audiophile guy, and I really want to be able to listen to podcasts riding on the bike. That's the main reason I bought it. Plus, I always wear earplugs when I ride. So the Cardo without earplugs is like, to me anyway, I wear a Shoei RF1200, a full face helmet, and without earplugs in, it's so loud, like I can't even hear the bike noise. It is very loud. And it never really distorts even at full volume that I put it on, because like I said, I wear earplugs, so the audio level is probably not as loud as what it would be with some. I do notice maybe a 10 or 15% volume increase compared to the Sena 10S speakers, but by far the speakers are better and they're clearer, so that helps to hear the music, especially with earplugs in, for my taste anyway. So on that, guys, that's about all I got for today's motovlog. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. If you've not already done so, share, like, and subscribe, and turn on the bell, as I normally do upload videos once a week, especially now that it's getting springtime, at least as the time of recording this. It's late January, and it's 41 degrees and overcast. It's kind of, but weather maybe a month from now would be awesome. So, on that, guys, ride safe and have fun. We'll see you on the next one. See ya.